Hey, good morning, y'all, or afternoon, evening. Just depends on what time of day y'all are watching this. But I'm Sheila with What's Up, y'all, and today I thought that I would let you join me here in the kitchen. Mister has been bringing in some okra out of the garden, and some of it he's kind of let grow too long. So they're like real long, you know, and then they get hard and you can't use them. But anyway, so I tried to salvage what I could, and I want to go ahead and get that pickled today. So it's real easy peasy, and I'm just going to kind of show you quickly. So, you know, like I said, not a tutorial, but this is just in Sheila's kitchen this morning. Anyway, I've already got the okra washed. So what you want to do when you bring in is wash the okra really well. And I'm getting ready to, I left a few because I've already cut what I needed to cut off of it, and I kind of wanted to show you. And I wanted to show you how I'm cutting it and why I'm cutting it, and why I'm cutting it the way that I'm getting ready to show you is because some of you ask, you know, about pickling and stuff, and you don't want it slimy. So I want to show you. Here's one of the little okra, and you can see the little stem there on the top. Well, what I want to do, I don't want to cut below that little edge right there, because then with all the juices that's getting in it, it's going to make it slimy. If you don't want it slimy, don't cut that off. So I'm going to show you. Like I said, I've already cut most of it off. I ain't worried about the countertops because we're getting ready to change all this out. But anyway, let me see if I can bring you in just a little bit closer so you can see what I'm doing. So you can see here that little place right there. Oh Lord, now it's not. Anyway, I'm going to cut that off. And as you can see, I did not cut below that little edge. And that's what I want. You see it's kind of still capped off, so all the juices and stuff won't go in there to make it slimy. So I've got a few that are here. Here's the next one. See what that little, looks like a little acorn cap right there. So I'm just going to cut that, and then that's what I'm going to get. Now I only left a few undone because I just wanted to show you again. Also, I've got my water bath. I got water in my water bath container over there, getting hot. So now I've gotten all the okra cut. So you want to go through all of your okra and cut it like I just showed you. Whew, boy, y'all close. Like I just showed you. Now the next thing that, y'all just too close. So the next thing that I want to do is I want to put it in my jars. Now there's kind of a unique way that you can put it in your jars. Now my jars have already been washed and sterilized in my dishwasher, so you want to make sure your jars are really nice and clean. Let me throw this away. Are really nice and clean, and which I've already done, and they're sitting here in the sink. Now my next thing I want to do is I want to make the brine that goes into the jars after I have stuffed the jars with my okra. And I'll show you, I've got one, but I'm going to show you, I've already got one, and you can see the tops. So I put the bottoms in, or the tops in first, and then I've put some, so you can see some of the tops here where I've taken it this way and slid it down in there. Now you don't want to pack them too tight, because you want the brine to get all in there and mixed up once the brine is done. Now let me show you what I'm going to do. Now a lot of people put different things in theirs. Now with mine, I'm using 3 cups of water. I've already got it in there, and I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. Like I always get these confused, like dyslexia. I always have to keep looking. Okay, that's the top, okay, here we go. I always do that, like that pressure canner lid. Y'all know about that one. Okay, so I've got that on about medium. So 3 cups of water are already in there. Now I'm gonna and now I've got 3 cups of vinegar. Now some people use the apple cider vinegar. I use just the white vinegar. So I'm going to go ahead and pour that in there as well. Okay, next what I'm going to do, and I'm going to go ahead, and while this is kind of mixing up really well, I'm going to go ahead and be stuffing the rest of my jars. I was looking to see, oh, hold on a minute, I forgot something. I had Mr. to go out and get me some garlic, because now you can do one or two ways here. Now you can use the minced garlic that's in jars. I think I've got some of that. But also you can use the whole garlic. So what you want to do is that I want to separate these into garlic cloves, so I can put one clove into my jars. So I'm going to go ahead and get that done, and then I'll come back and then we'll talk. We'll show you the rest of it. Okay guys, so I went ahead and stuffed my jars, but I already showed you guys how I put them in. See, the tops go on the bottom, and then, but you can put them in any way you want to, but this is the way so I can get more in there, and then put, you see the tops there on top going down. But anyway, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I only have 7 pint jars. So this was so if you guys have never dealt with garlic clove, this is the full garlic bud, or whatever you call it, the big boy. But anyway, so I broke it apart, and then they come out into these little cloves like this, and then you got to skin them, because it's got like a skin on. I wanted to show you this one, a skin on it. Can y'all see that? Whoop, it fell off, like an onion. And I take that off. If I can get this off, sometimes I have to get a knife and do this, and I peel it off. There it goes. See that? I peel that off, and I'm just throwing it in the sink right now. Well, my goodness, this one, I picked the one that was going to be ornery. There we go. Let me wash this off. Wash it off my fingers, because it won't stick to my fingers. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I got to finish making my brine. Remember, I had 3 cups. Let me get you guys closer. And plus, I got to bring over my tea. Y'all know I like tea. Anyhow, here's my tea. I love tea. But anyway, so what I'm going to do now, I got to make my brine to pour into the jars. So what I do is I got 3 cups of water, 3 cups of vinegar, and I get a teaspoon. Now, like I said, people put different things in it. I didn't have, the store, they didn't have any dill seeds. That's okay. I'm putting dill weed. It will still work. So I'm going to put 1 teaspoon. I got the teaspoon, yeah. 1 teaspoon of the dill weed, or seeds, preferably, probably like the seeds better. So I stick that in there. And then I put celery seed in mine. A lot of people don't. A lot of people like to put like a little, like, you can get a like cayenne pepper or some kind of hot pepper. I don't want mine hot. I want to be able to enjoy it. I don't want to have to sit there with a glass of water or a glass of milk every time I take a bite of my okra. But that's just Sheila. And anyway, so I put a teaspoon of, for me, celery seed. So I've got this on. I'm going to turn it up to maybe about medium right there. And normally, while this is kind of cooking, is when, you know, a lot of people stuff their okra. I just do it my way. But anyway, that's the way. So I'm going to go ahead and let that be cooking some. Usually, here we go, plastic. Well, you can smell that dill in that celery seed. So I'm just going to let that be mixing up and kind of meshing is the word I use. So we're going to let that mesh for a while. So I'll come back, and at that time, I don't put my garlic in there. I put my garlic clove right before I put the brine in. And you don't want to put it in your brine, but I'll put it in each jar. Like I said, I've got 7 pints. I think I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then I had a big boy. I'll just put him to the side and use him in something else. But like I said, even with the, oh, I forgot something. The pickling salt. I'm sorry, guys. So also in there, I used 1/3 of pickling salt. So let me put that in there. There that goes. It's in there. Let me stir it up. I'm going to turn that down just a little bit. And we'll splash it on the side. Okay, I'm going to be keeping my eye on this. A lot of people say to warm their jars up, but this is the way I feel about it. The water in here, yes, in my canner, my water bath canner, is going to be hot, but also the liquid that's going to go in the jars is hot. So it's going to make your jars hot before you put your jars into the water bath. So I've got my lids and my rims over to the side. So I'm going to let this kind of mesh a little bit. Then I'll be back. We will fill the jars, put them in the canner, and I'm telling you, it's easy. After they go into the water bath canner, then you want to make sure that the jars are covered with water. And then you let it cook, bring it to a boil, and you let it cook for 15 minutes. So then you pull them out, stick them to the side, and then you start hearing them seal. Now after that, I'll probably tell you again, but after that, I don't touch my pickling okra for about 6 months. And because I want it to get, once I put this in the jars and all, I really want the okra to get all of that taste and stuff into the okra. So I waited about 6 months, and more than likely I've got some okra left over because they were bigger. I'm gonna see if I can salvage those in a meal maybe for this evening, because they were too big. I keep telling Mister, I said, Mister, don't cut them that big. I don't want them coming over. I want them just to fit, so the okra cut, so they just fit in there really nicely. Well, you know how Mister is. But anyway, I'm going to get off here, let this be meshing for just a little bit. I'll come back. We're going to fill the jars, put them in there in the water bath for about 15 minutes, and it's going to be done. But I'll see y'all in just a minute. I'm going to sit here and really enjoy my tea, and go get y'all some tea. Go get some tea, then we'll meet back here. Okay, here we go. I've got my 7, let me bring it on down so you can see, 7 pint jars filled with the okra. So now, since this is kind of meshed, I did this for about 15 minutes on medium heat, my brine. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and stick my garlic clove in each one of the jars. Remember the garlic clove. This makes your hands smell real good after it's over with. After you're peeling them garlics, and whew. So you can put it on the bottom. I didn't. I'm just sticking them in there really good in each jar. Uh-oh, I've got some I got a little bit of, okay, there's that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start filling the jars. Now when you fill the jars, guys, you're only going to fill them all the way up about, you're going to have 3/4 head space at the top. So here I go. I need my bigger ladle. I don't know where it is. Ooh, that looks so good, guys. If I had the bigger one, I could get in there, get more in there at a time. but I won't bore you with all this. I'm going to fill up a couple. I just want to show you. So as you can see, it's about, I don't know if you can see or not, but it's about 3/4 headspace up there. Can y'all see all the goodies in there? I don't know if you can or not. Okay, so I'm going to do a couple of them here. And then, ow, I poured it on me. Yowee. That's why you need that little funnel at the top. There's that one. I'll do one more, and then we'll come back. Yeah, I need my bigger ladle. All right. I'm going to let this sit there, and we'll come back after I finish filling the other 4, and I'll show you what the next step is. Okay guys, I've got all the jars filled, and now I want to do, because if I got any deal around the rim or anything that would keep the lids from sealing, I want to make sure that these are clean. I've got a little bit of vinegar here. I'm just going to dip my, you can use a napkin or paper towel, something like that, or even a dishcloth. And I'm going to wipe that off really well. You see I'm taking like a couple of, look at there. See what I mean? I don't know if you can see that. So I try to get off everything that's on the top. Did I get that one? I don't know. I think I got them all. Okay, next one I'm going to do, this water is kind of warm. It might still be hot. I still see steam coming off of it, so you got to be careful, because sometimes in this, 2 of them lids will stick together. So I'm going to put that on there. I put them in the hot water to help. Well, not only does it clean it, but it also helps the rubber to now this is the hard part. Some of these, like this one, this does not want to, so I'm going to use one of my older bands. I don't know what it is. Of course, I got it off Amazon, go figure. And what you want to do is just do that finger tight. I have my little apparatus here, my little jar grabber, because this water over here is hot. Now the water that's in here, and I've already, I think I already did, yeah. What do you want to do next? I've done this one earlier. Let me stick this in the water here first. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that in. Now let me show you these new ones here. I kind of, on some kind of cloth, some kind of padding, I just kind of do the bottom easily. So if there's any air bubbles in there, it kind of help them unlodge. See, there's some that just came up. Okay, now let me go ahead and finish this. Okay, so now all the jars are in there. So here comes Mister. So all the jars are in the water and they're covered, if you can see that. The water covers all the jars. So I'm going to turn this up because I want to get to a boil. When that happens, I'm going to put the lid on it, and I might keep it cracked just a little bit so it won't boil over. But once it starts boiling, you see it starting to bubble some. I'm going to put my timer on for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, it will be done and ready to come out. See how easy that is? So let me go get my lid. So here we go. I'm just going to leave just a little where the air can come out. And once it starts boiling, I'm going to check in there. It shouldn't be long because the water was already pretty much hot, almost at a boil. So 15 minutes, take it out. Meanwhile, I'm going to clean up this mess. This kitchen floor looks horrible. I don't know, I sweep. I won't say I sweep every day, that's a lie, but I try to. And but the floors are nasty. I guess Mister's been outside mowing yesterday, so it rained really hard last night, so every time he comes in, you know, grass sticks to his feet. He don't take his shoes off. Anyway, so I'm going to do that and just kind of spruce up the kitchen a little bit while this boils. Once it starts boiling, that's what I'm going to do. So if y'all want to join me by sweeping, you're more than likely. I'm going to get me some tea right now because I'm a little bit thirsty too. So let's look. I hear it. I hear it. Almost. So I'll be back in a minute once this starts boiling. And then me and you, we can sweep and just kind of spruce things up a little bit.
Alright, I'll just joke.
Go ahead. Well, here comes Mister. I wish y'all could see his feet. Here I am getting ready to. Let me just show you a minute. Don't you go nowhere. Don't you go nowhere. Just go on, lift your foot up, and let's show them. Over here, Mister. Can y'all see that? Look. Come on up, Mister.
That's about all I got.
That's good. Look at that grass right there. You see that grass? See what I mean? You can't keep it clean around here.
It's glued on. It ain't coming off.
I'm probably going to have to sweep more than one time, I'm going to tell you already. Y'all were crooked. Let me get y'all straightened out here. I think I can. Let's see. Oh. Anyway. Alright. Timer's on. Yeah. So let me get sweeping because... And then he brought grass in too. See what I mean? Woo, la, 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 la. And we put that rock down. We put that rock down around the sheds, remember? Then sometimes in the, what do you call these things? On the bottom of the shoes. These little roots, whatever they call it, little grippers. The rock, those little itty pebbles get stuck in there. And so he brings in rock as well. Okay, I'm trying to hurry. I've got one of my okra chops over here. I'm trying to think of a story. Ooh, it's nasty in here. Guys, I don't know if you can see that or not. Well, you probably can. I'll show you. Way over here. And then he throws things. Ooh, I need a mop. I'm gonna come in your way. Then, just like a guy, I think he's playing basketball, he likes to stand over here and throw things at the garbage can. Sometimes it makes it, sometimes it don't. But can y'all see this mess right there? I don't know if you can or not. Where's the dustpan? I just had the dustpan. Y'all see where I did with that dustpan? Did he take my dustpan? Where's my dustpan? Oh. I hid it for myself. Anyway, I'll show you. And then it don't help with him all that grass on his feet. I need me a new dustpan. You know how you keep sweeping, you gotta bring it back, sweep and bring it back, sweep. You shouldn't have to do that 15 times. Anyway, look at right there. And then, like I told you, him coming in, he don't take his shoes off. He's got that grass stuck all on the shoes. Well, I see some grass over there now. He works me slapped to death. Well, I take that back. He works me slapped to life. I don't want to say the other. But anyway, let's see how many minutes we got. We got 11 minutes left. So when that's done, I'll come back. I'm just going to kind of rest these bones for just a little bit and drink my tea. Well, you know what? I can't do that yet. Look at there. I got to get that up. Let's go do that. This is cleaned. This is just water. I had the my lids in. Ooh, I got dill weed over here. I don't want to sweep it in the floor because I just sweat. I need this. I don't need this anymore. This is the vinegar. I don't need that. My garlic up there. The woman's work is never done, is it, guys? Okay. I'm not filling this up with hot soapy water. I'm going to put it on hot right now. I'm going to squirt me a little Dawn. Got my little, I like these things. The one that's got the sponge on this side and it's got like the little scraper thing on this side. Yeah, that's soapy. Might be too soapy. I don't know about you guys, but those that guys and gals that cook, I want to ask you something. You know, if you ever come in and you want to cook something, or get your kitchen started, get your meal started, and you got dishes, and maybe your countertop's got a little bit something on it. I can't cook. I can't do anything. I can't even prep until everything is up and nice and clean, and then I start all over again and get it dirty. So, I sure hope he's got them shoes on.
Hey, she ran me out before I got to say something.
Well, you can say something. Y'all want to hear what he's got to say? Come on in, they want to hear.
I still got my shoes on.
He's still got his shoes on. See, he don't want y'all to see. So now he's got his shoes on. He ain't coming in.
Can I say something?
I don't have to hear you. You need to take your shoes off and come in here so they can hear you. Mister, now you don't want to take your shoes. I told you don't want to take them shoes off. Let me just bring you on over here. There.
Look. You see the grass on that floor?
He's got his shoes off and he's got his white socks on.
As I was trying to say, I tell you, ain't no grass on that sock. No. Before I got ran out. This girl right here makes the best pickled okra in the world. I'm just telling you. She get her a recipe because it's the best.
Well, I changed it up a little bit this time.
It's the bestest.
I changed it up.
How many pints did you get?
I got 7 pints.
Oh, yeah.
We got some more okra coming in though, right? I think
It'll come into October.
October?
First frost.
Well, why is it coming in now and then it's going to be?
It's that prolific. It will produce until frost.
Oh, so more should be coming in.
Oh, bunches.
Okay. So that means I'm going to have a lot more to can. But I won't bore y'all with that. This one should do, shouldn't it?
No. I'll be selling this stuff on the corner.
I'm just talking about I'm not going to show them how to do the canning all over again.
I got you.
Because that will bore them, won't it?
Bestest pickled okra there is. I'm just telling you.
Hey, we matched today. Why are you in that good shirt out there doing yard? See what I mean?
Look. It's got holes in it. Look.
It probably has holes and stuff all in it because he's taking it outside, wearing it while he's working with grease and stuff.
Look at that. Where did my guns go? Where did my guns go?
His guns left.
Look at that.
Well, baby, it's dark. He can't because you got light behind you.
Okay, I'm out.
You see what I mean? Remember me telling you on one of the videos? He's got new shirts. And if he runs out of the others for some reason, well, I try to keep laundry up. He goes and gets a new shirt. A new one. And now he's out there. And then when we go somewhere nice, well, we're up here in the mountains. I don't know what nice can be. Maybe to a Chinese restaurant or something. But, whoops. He ain't got no nice shirts to wear out. Now he's got to wear one with grease and stuff on. And I know people around will look at him and go, my Lord, don't she ever wash his clothes? Don't she ever darn his socks or up under his arm where he's got a little hole? He's trying to make me look bad. Y'all know it. I got 4 minutes. What can I tell y'all for 4 minutes? I can still tell you about Mister. I gotta hide his good shirt. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. But that's what he does, ladies. Guys, y'all guys out there watching, don't y'all do that. And then I tried my best. I get shouted out. And I try to put shouted out all on it, try to get them stains and stuff out. Sometimes it's just impossible. I don't know why he does that. Or, this is another pet peeve. He goes and he drinks milk like it's going out of stock. I bet he goes through 3 gallons of milk a week. No joke. But what he does is, he'll fill his glass full of milk. Okay, I'm talking about one of them big glasses. And then after he does, he just leaves the milk carton out. And I come in here, I go, you know you left the milk carton out. He goes, well, I'm going to get some more in just a little while. I go, this milk's going to get warm and it ain't going to taste right. I'm the kind of person, I got to have cold milk when I drink milk. Sometimes I put ice cubes in it because I got to have it cold. But then when he leaves it out like that, it's got this funky taste. It hadn't gone bad, but it's just got this taste. That's a pet peeve of mine about leaving that milk out. What we going to do with these men? I declare. That's why the Lord said that we're a helpmeet. Whew. I'm more than just a helpmeet. He's about to work me to my bones. Well, y'all seen me. You know that ain't true. Okay, I got 2 minutes. So I'm going to take me some tea, drink of tea over here. Then I'll come back and we'll get them jars out. We'll see. Well, it's not going to ping until it's got to start. When it starts cooling off, then it'll start pinging. But the first 7 pints of okra is ready to set for 6 months, and then we can start opening up and eating us some pickled okra. That's some good stuff, isn't it? You know it. Okay, let me get some tea, and I'll be back. See, guys, still bubbling. See, it still had room to move around in there. It's, you know, and I did kind of pack it, but not pack, but I packed it. Oh, I didn't tell you. Remember I told you I don't put like those cayenne peppers, and if I do, I would take the seeds out. But I did kind of cheat a little bit. I went ahead and I got some red pepper plates, and I kind of just a smidge I put in there. Probably the next ones I won't put in the end. And did I say two teaspoons of dill? For some reason I think I said 1, but it's 2. If I did X that out, it's 2. Show y'all finished. Man, this smells good too, I'm gonna tell you. Now don't that look delish? Come on guys, come on, you know it does. Okay y'all, just wanted to let you know that I got all the jars out and I set them out. Well, I was setting them out as I was filming a while ago, but this is it. Of course I only got 7 pints here, but that's the first. Let me see if I can move y'all over. The refrigerator's in the way. But that's the first of the canning of the okra. There we go. That's the first of the canning of the okra, and I've got the 7 pints here. We've got more okra that's coming in. I think Mr. said it'll keep producing till October maybe. I'm not sure. But anyway, it's already started pinging, so it's sealing. I can see some. I don't want to, that one hasn't. But they're still in the process, and I pray that they all seal up really well. But anyhow, we've got some. Mr. brought in some basil, and we've got some dill that we also planted. And so, y'all, I can't get this camera right. We've got some basil that's been planted, and we've got some dill. So. Also I have some cayenne peppers that I pulled a couple of weeks back. I've been laying them out for them to dry, but you know what, I'm impatient. I think I want to put them in the dehydrator, because what I do with the cayenne pepper, after they're dried all out, I will stick it in a blender with a mask on, of course, because you breathe that, I'm going to tell you what, it'll open up your sinuses and put you on fire, I'm going to tell you. But then I'm going to grind it up and then put it in a little shaker for my son. We'll probably keep some ourselves. But then I've got the basil, I've got the dill, I've got something else I can't remember right now in the herb department. But anyway, all of it I'm going to put it in the dehydrator, dry them out, then I will chop them up and put them in another little container. Because like I said, guys, you know, I don't want to waste anything, and I've told y'all in other videos, you better start stocking up some stuff. We just don't know what's going to happen, and let's just be wise. And why would you want it to go to waste anyway, right? Right. We plant it because we want to eat it. So, in saying that, that's what is next on my agenda to do. But I'm going to get off here. I'm going to finish up my tea. I'm going to sit for just a little bit. I've got to make a list of some things that I want to get at the store, and things that around here that I want to do. You know, sometimes you got, I know, my socks. My big thing of socks. I told y'all a while back, I cleaned out my closet. And that was the second time that I did. I got rid of a lot of clothes this past time. But I need to go through my sock container. I got socks I hadn't wore. I mean, it's just overrunning with socks, but it's just, them little thin things look like stockings. I'm not going to wear them up here. I mean, this is up in the mountains. What do I need them for? Well, maybe they were in style years ago. They might be dry rotted for all I know. I got to get them out. So anyway, I got to make my list of things that I want to do, because I'll get sidetracked and then I forget it. But I just want to downsize a lot. And then I've got to work out in the shop as well. And anyway, just a busy gal up here in the hills of Virginia. So I'm going to get off here. Thank you for all of those that are watching for the first time. I hope that you liked it. And like I said, I'm just Sheila. I'm just me. There's nothing fancy smancy about me. And but some of you like to come in and to my home and join us, our life here. And I really thank you for that. And the comments, I've got some comments I've got to get to now, but I'm going to try to get to that soon. And also, if you like it, if you don't mind, is to like and subscribe, and then hit that little notification bell, and that way it will let you know when another video is coming up. But anyway, remember that I love you, but Jesus loves you more. And you're blessed in the city, you're blessed in the fields, you're blessed when you come, and you're blessed when you go. In Jesus' name. Bye, y'all.